Hello, 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 y'all. What's going on? I really hope my audio is going through to the streaming PC. We're gonna see if this works today. We're gonna be working at the workbench. Ignore the crazy mess behind me. Ignore the messy desk. Yes, Rambling Geek, we are working at the workbench because I've got some items here, including boom. It turned out really, really well. Check this out. Wait, you know what? We're gonna use the workbench view. We're gonna use the workbench view. Boom! Check that out. Okay. So we have got we've got the workbench view here. You know what? I'm gonna move these guys out of the way here. So we're not gonna mess with these for a bit. There we go. I did turn off the clones. The clones should be off. I thought I turned them all off. So the latest print here is this one here. And if we take our handy dandy little module here, check this out. Like a glove. And we got little slots that we can get the wires out from underneath. And then I printed it upside down. It would have been nice to have this side up, but I messed up the right side up and upside down. But look at that. Look at how that just fits absolutely perfect. You like how I did it? Thank you. Thank you. So the top fits absolutely perfect. The buttons are solid here. They're not even going to be useful, but they're just going to be like screens to show what the status is. So this was printed on a Bamboo Labs X1C that I've had for a couple of years here. So yeah, it prints for a year and a half or something. It prints really, really nicely. The quality has been great. So we're gonna work on a few things today. We've got our switches to wire up. We have got our key here to do the thing with. We have also got all of our aviation connectors ready to go. So we're gonna get that all set up. The first thing that I think we need to do, though, and this is gonna be kind of a little bit tricky on how we actually do this. I need to take, where is it? This guy, which unfortunately is USB-C for the input, and I'm using USB-C for my face cam. I'm using USB-C for this camera right here. And so we're going to need to unplug probably this camera here for a couple minutes while we wire this up and we determine which pins go to which of these buttons so we can map out. I know. I've got a bunch of USB-A hubs. I don't have a USB-C hub. I'm embarrassed to say. So yeah, so Down Under Drift, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you are enjoying this. Yeah, so let's I guess let's kill the camera that shows this view. Then we'll pop over. You know what? I gotta make a new scene, I think. I gotta make a new scene, y'all. Let's duplicate our workbench scene. Hold on, I got my keyboard up here. We're gonna call this one desktop, maybe. And let's see. Okay, so we've switched to desktop. I can get rid of the downward, both these sources. This one can go. Hold on here. Remove. And the down cam, we will also remove. I apologize. Where is remove? Okay. Oh, yes, I do wish to remove down cam, which now we can switch here and we get down cam. Perfect. Let me just quit some stuff that was open here that you all don't want to see my Slack. My Slack messages. Okay, so we're going to add a display capture here. And let me just go ahead and we're going to call this display, main display. Hold on here. Y'all are going to see this in a second. The display to capture will be the monitor. We're going to see the infinite. What the? Wait. Oh, yeah. It's 12. Yeah. I thought this was 1080p, but it's not. It's 1440p, which is why it was a little bit large. So there we go. You should be hearing me, I hope. There, now you see me as well. We can, let's just make you small, stick you off to the side so I can still see chat. And, oh my God, what is this? Apparently Twitch really wanted to log into my account with a whole bunch of things there. Okay, so let's open up Stream Deck. I'm gonna unplug that camera. Let me go grab the version of this, or sorry, the breakout board I have for this, so we can determine which values go to which button. Here we go. So it's a little hard to see. Maybe we'll go to this view. So we have got this right here. I'm just going to plug in our little breakout board here in where the old ribbon connector went, which is easier said than done because the old ribbon connector wants to go back in the slot where it came from, which is fun. And then we will plug this in to the computer. We will see which numbers correspond to which ports so that we know where to solder things. Oh, come on. God. It does not. Well, there it is. I got it, chat. I got it. Good morning, Steve. How you doing? Okay, so here we go. Let me grab this guy here. And I'm going to switch scenes back over to our desktop scene. There you go. I can see a little bit of chat down in the corner. I'm just going to plug this guy in. And then we are going to plug this in to the one open now USB-C port on this machine. There we go. And here we go. We have our buttons here. Let's see. The direction this is going to face. Let me just flip this upside down. We're going to have this. These two are going to be on the bottom. So this will be bottom left and bottom right here. And then what I need to do is I just need to start shorting out these pins to figure who goes where. So let's, you know what? I think somewhere, oh no, it's the wrong kind. Let me just grab a breadboard. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Walton, how you doing? So the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to see what, well, here, I'll show you what this looks like so you kind of know what I'm doing, since I can't have a camera on it right now, which is annoying. Don't worry, we'll get the camera back here shortly once we figure out which pin goes where. So let's switch this to this view. So essentially, we have got this breakout board here. I don't know, can you all see that okay? And each of these pins is numbered. Pin 1 and pin 8 will be ground, and then pins 2 through 7 will go to our separate buttons. So we just want to see which goes to which button. So let me start here. This might be the first hardware desk. This is the first hardware desk stream that we've done. Hold on, let me switch to here. There we go. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. I wanted this desktop one. There we go. Okay, we gotta add this button. Hold on. Before we do anything, because we're gonna be swapping back and forth and stuff here, let's go to the Stream Deck Studio here. We're going to set a, where'd you go? OBS. There we go. Scene. And for now, we're just gonna make it that one, and the scene that we will open with that will be desktop. So I should be able to switch from here to here. There we go. Perfect. And now let's start testing which button goes to which. So we can watch even here. Stream Deck Module 6. There we go. So we're going to plug this into port pin 1. And let's see. So remember, we got to rotate this. And I don't believe... Let's see. Visual orientation. Okay. So I want to set this to... Is it 90 or 180? Or 270? Which do we think? Nope. It's 270. I really wish the software would update the orientation here. That would be really nice if it did that, but it doesn't. Let's see. Jalopy Jones, how you doing? Yes, we're never realized you have a full-size school chalkboard. I do. It is a 10-foot chalkboard that that goes across behind my wall. I spent so much time doing math on chalkboards in grad school. Okay, so let's first see which is pin 2. Which button is pin 2? What are we going to guess here? Oh, whatever it is, it made my desktop go away. So that must be show desktop. I lost everything, chat. Oh boy. It all went away. I guess I could have just hit it again, right? Figured you'd steal their chalkboard and take it home with you when you graduate. Exactly. How do we get a clone to write on? So Dimitri, Believe it or not, we used to have a redeem that I want to get back on the stream, and it was Disappointed Dad. And essentially what you would do is you would submit a message which would like magically write up on the chalkboard behind me in the normal talking view. And Disappointed Dad clone would come out of the back room and look at your message, and like 95% of the time would just like shake his head or be like whatever. But about 1 in 20 times he would be like, and so people were trying to get the 1 in 20, which was pretty fun. Okay, so it looks like pin 2 is show desktop, so that's gonna be bottom right. Let's open a notepad. Okay, so pin 2 is bottom right. Let's see what pin. I'm guessing pin 3 is gonna be the mute button. It's either going to be the mute button or the screenshot button. So let's see what we get here. Come on. Screenshot. That was the screenshot button. So let's see. Pin 3 will be middle right. And I'm guessing pin 4 then is going to be this page button at the top. So it's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's exactly what it was. So pin 4 is top right. Now, pin 5, what are we going to guess? Is pin 5 going to reset back to the bottom? Oh boy. Oh shoot. So we'll see here. Pin 4, pin 5. Come on. Oh, nope. Pin 5 is the eyeballs. So pin 5 would be top left. Pin 6, I'm guessing, is going to be emoji keyboard. Hard to hit these. Yep, and that popped up my emoji keyboard. So pin 6 is middle left, which means pin 7 will be bottom left. So let me just hit pin 7. Yep. Oh, okay. So there we go. We got our pin breakout here. I'm glad you got the workbench set up, kind of. I do. I know you can't see what I'm doing, Jalopy Jones. I don't have enough USB-C plugs. So from here on out, you'll be able to see what I'm doing, because I needed this USB-C plug to on this machine to see which buttons do which. So that is why you couldn't see. I'm sorry, Jalopy Jones, that I don't have the perfect setup. Let me just go ahead here and plug in the camera again. And then if we go to this scene, boom, worked perfect. Oh, what was that? No, I don't want to authorize on Twitch. Leave me alone. Okay. There we go. Never enough USB ports. Isn't that the truth? Okay, so we now know the pinout of this. Even with those extenders, which typically cause... Yeah, usually if you have a powered one, they work pretty well, but the unpowered ones don't. Okay, so I guess our next step then is going to be to grab one of these that doesn't have a header on it. Like this one right here. One of these 3. And then we will put some long wires off of each of these. So 1 and 8 are going to be ground, and then we got 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7. We want them coming up this way. And let's see. What do I have for wire? What do I have for wire? What gauge are these? I think this is 22 gauge, 22 gauge. What is this one? Is this like 24 gauge? Got it. Okay. I think we're going to go with this hookup wire here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got red, yellow, black, white, green, and blue. Oh my God, why does this browser keep popping up? We're going to blow this up so I can see chat better. And I can see what's going on. Sean and Patrick, thank you for the streaks. So there we go. I just got this wire hookup kit thing here. Let me think here. How do I want to differentiate? Oh wait, what is this one? This isn't like solid core wire or something. 22 gauge stranded. Oh, are these solid? Okay, so I think I want to use the stranded instead of the solid. That makes sense. So we're going to have to do that. We are also going to need... Oh, did I leave it over here? Give me a second here, chat. We are also going to need this guy. It's just a USB-C breakout. So we're actually going to... And I'm a little nervous to do this. I do have legs. Okay, I'm going to just tuck this in here so it doesn't cause any issues. Oh, this is going to be so great. I am so excited for this. Okay, so I think we're going to use green for ground. And then we'll use a color for each of these, and then one that will put like some tape at the end of it to differentiate it. So I think that sounds like the way to do this. I'm just going to grab long bits of wire for each here. So we're going to do this, I think, upside down, stick the wire through, solder from the back. It'll be fantastic. Y'all get to see my terrible soldering skills, because I really do kind of suck at soldering. But, you know, we still have fun with it. Okay, use more flux. I'm out of flux. Jalopy Jones. I realized it this morning. I was like, oh yeah, I used it all the last time I soldered, which was a long time ago. So I got to order some, like, today. Let me grab this guy. Helping hands. Helping hands are always good. And this is like a crazy helping hands. It's crazy, chat. Okay, so let's start doing the thing here. This is a good helping hands kit, I think. It works well. And this'll be easy soldering. You said that about Fusion, and look what you created. You know, so Rambling Geek, I did a lot, not just with Fusion, but in grad school and stuff. Being in civil engineering, we did a ton with like CAD design software. And so all the concepts are things that I've done before, and I've even done in Fusion. So a lot of it was just remembering, which it came back pretty quick. It is flux cord solder, Jalopy Jones. And you know, we're literally just tinning wires and popping them through here. So this should be an easy soldering job. You have these helping hands. What do we think? I think this is probably a good length. That should be plenty. Oh, I need my side cutters now, which I think are over by my 3D printer. Hold Rambling Geek, drop me a link in Discord. I'll take a look at them later. Okay, so there's one. Here's going to be our second... there we go. And we'll just keep them... Well, oh, crap. Did it seriously fall back through? Of course it did. These ones? These ones are great, Jalopy Jones. The problem is it's no longer available on Amazon. I haven't been able to find one that's quite the same. Okay, there's a red. And we'll do a black one. I know this is off the screen, but you guys don't need to see me just literally taking aside cutters. You can see it down here, chat. Snip. Okay, we'll do 2 whites. Oh boy, what are you stuck on? There it goes. There's a yellow one. We'll do a blue one. Anything's better than your antique magnifying glass with 2 jank arms with alligator clips. What I really want to get is one of those nice, like, HDMI out microscope, like soldering microscope setups. That's what I really need to do one of these days. But they're not cheap. The one I was looking at, it's like $350 or something like that. And so someone was telling me, "Oh, just do a Ko-fi thing to try to crowdsource it." And I'm like, I don't want to expect people to pay for a toy for me. Mine was probably like about that much too, Rambling Geek. Although 220 pounds, well, I don't know what that is in US dollars. Mine was probably 220 US dollars, and then my fantastic leadership we have here in the country got that price to stay low, because why not, right? Why not? Okay, so we got all of our cables here. Let me just pop them here. Look at that. Look at that. All the wires. I do have a wire stripper, which is supposed to be in my drawer. Here it is. It's hiding at the back of the drawer. I need to do that whole Gridfinity thing and organize my drawers. You got bigger needs than a $350 soldering magnifying glass. I got the same thing for $30 from Harbor Freight and a little bit of imagination. But what I'm looking for, Jalopy Jones, is something that has HDMI out so I can pipe it into the stream without having to do this camera here to free up a USB-C port. Okay, we're just going to do this. You know what? We're probably going to need more. Thank you, Rambling Geek. We're probably going to need more. How you say? I got to start doing this stuff like on camera so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm just like twisting the wire here. Let's move you off to the side. So here's our first one done. Let's do our other ground wire here. Trinocular, one of those ones with a screen and HDMI out. A screen and HDMI out, Rambling Geek. I don't need anything too big. I'll use the screen. And we'll tin all the tips of these. And then we'll hook it all up. Trying to think for ground, because I've only got 2 ground outs, but I need ground for everything. I think I'm just gonna like daisy chain grounds between the switches. It'll be fine. The current we're talking about here is like minuscule. We're literally just pulling a microcontroller pinned to ground. Oh, and then we're gonna need better up your wire gauge, I know, right? Then we're gonna need to put in our HDMI, or sorry, our USB power interrupt that will go to the key. So that'll be fun. Okay, so there's one of those. I am so excited to get this thing working. I think this is going to be a ton of fun. With our lever, our emergency stop button. We'll see how far we get today. I got a meeting this afternoon and that kind of thing. And tomorrow, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream. Every other Wednesday, I have this big Wednesday morning meeting that, I mean, maybe I can do a lunch stream tomorrow, depending on what my marching orders are after said meeting tomorrow. Hey, Trey Live. How you doing? It's going to be awesome. I know. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. You like those wire strippers? I think they were like the $3 special about 10 or 15 years ago off of Amazon. There. You can look up Capri Tools. There you go. There's the brand. They were dirt cheap, but they work great. I've been using them for years, and never had a problem with them. So if you can find the circa 2015 Capri Tools wire strippers on Amazon, go for it. Highly recommend. You have some fancy ones that are a pain to use. Yeah, these are, it has a little adjustment thing here that you just set your depth to however deep you want it. I don't think the actual meter on here is very accurate. Well, I guess it starts with like 8 mil. Maybe it is. Maybe that 8 millimeters is accurate. And you just kind of stick it in and clippy clip. And then you have a stripped wire, which is different from streaking. You guys do the streaking. Cooking black? Is that what the BK is for, or is it Burger King? I don't know. We have Burger King here, and we always refer to it as BK. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. I was hoping, the other thing we got to talk a little bit about, chat, maybe not today. I was hoping to get the neon sign effect for OBS video done this week. And I started to dive into it, and I realized it's way more complicated than anything else I've done in a tutorial. And so I got to figure out how to present it in a way that isn't just going to like bore people to pieces, because I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at boring people out of their minds with my videos. Look at that. Look at all those little, I mean, if we were cooking barbecue here, we'd have our burnt ends here. I love the burnt ends. Hey, Khalil, how you doing? Let me just go throw this stuff away. I'm trying to, and of course I dropped one on the floor. Trying to keep the workspace clean. You're gonna see streamer legs again, I have to warn you. Or did you see streamer legs? Maybe you didn't see streamer legs. We're doing great, Khalil. Put that on ice cream. Yes, the sprinkles. Indeed, indeed, I love it. Okay, so now, oh, there's one other thing I gotta do. I gotta go wet the sponge. Wet the sponge for the soldering. So I will be right back. I mean, it has been the spring, so I've been wetting my plants a bunch, but the sponge needs wetting. I'll be, you know what, we'll start heating up the soldering iron. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Still using sponges. Yes, I'm still using sponges. Okay. I also have the brass scrapey pad stuff too, which I actually use a lot more than the sponge. But every once in a while, the sponge helps. And if I didn't wet the sponge, then I would have needed it. And we would have been in big trouble. Okay. Let's go ahead here. Brass wool. Water's bad for tips. Okay, so I'll just use the brass wool then. I've got the brass wool. It's in the same holder. I didn't know water was bad for tips. Then why do they give me water with the, or sponges with the soldering iron? Why would they do that, Chad? Let's see. Can I bring this in closer? Is that info? Oh, look at that, chat. Holy smokes. Y'all are getting like HD quality soldering cam here. I mean, only the best for y'all. So you can buy more tips called return customers. What soldering station am I using? I've got a Hako 888. Not the digital one. The old school non-digital one, which I prefer. Oh, come on. Is this too... There we go. Oh, no, I wanted it sideways. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's start by doing some tip tinning. Come on. There you go. Focus. Focus. Huh! It likes to focus on my hand when my hand is there. $7.91 when it was on sale. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm looking actually to get a better soldering iron for like, you know what? I'm on the wrong side here. I'm right-handed. A better soldering iron for like smaller stuff. I'd also like to get into some SMD stuff, some surface mounted stuff. Yes, you know, second favorite, I've got some impressive knuckle hair. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my secrets. Are you gonna focus on here? Or are you gonna continue to focus? There we go. But you know what? This isn't even the right direction. Ugh. It's so hard when I'm trying to do this for the camera. I'm not used to that. There we go. That'll be a good alignment so y'all can see what we're doing here. I'm just going to tin just the tip. Okay, there we go. Thorn Unity coming in with the raid. How was your stream? We are doing soldering today, and I don't even have my fan set up, so I'm going to be breathing in the toxic fumes just for y'all. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Mark, aka Finite Singularity. A lot of times we build OBS plugins around here and fun stuff in OBS. Other times we do hardware projects like this, and today's hardware project is going to be a custom stream deck that will have a lever. A custom stream deck that'll have a lever. So if that is the kind of thing y'all enjoy, definitely stick around. If not, I totally get it. But yes, I hope y'all had a wonderful stream, and yeah, welcome on in. Okay, so we are tinning, and let's see. You know what? Oh, I don't have another one with... These alligator clips are a bit on the extreme side here. You know what? Am I going to be able... Oh, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Are you not going to want to go in the hole? Please don't. Please don't. Custom stream deck is fun. That's on your to-do list as well. Well, we figured out TS Jost. How do we say your name? I want to get it right. We figured out how to essentially use a Stream Deck module and intercept the... Oh. No. Okay, wait. Oh. There we go. I got it. It was a challenge, but we got it in there. It's the good news is it's probably not going to go anywhere. Let's see. In both works depending on which language you say it in. Got it. Oh, is it Yoast? Is that? I always try to get people's names right. And I fail miserably at it, so... okay, so we're gonna go ahead here. Come on. There we go. First one in. Either TS Jost or the entire thing in one syllable. Got it. Okay. Yep, one down. Several to go. So that was... Hold on. Do they have these numbered opposite? Oh, good Lord. They haven't numbered opposite on opposite sides. That's okay. We were looking from the top side down. That is really stupid. So this 8 that we put pin 8 here for this, on the other side is pin 1. Oh, I know why. Because there's the option to put the smaller ribbon connector here, which that would line up with 8 from what the ribbon connector is. That's why they're opposite. Aha. Okay. No need to worry, chat. No need to worry. Let me just do a quick little snippy brew. Let's move on to the next one. We're gonna grab this one, I guess. So what I'm wondering is, do I even need to pre-tin the wires? Probably should. You reversed the Elgato protocol and wrote your own library and application. Very cool. You need custom hardware too after a project to send a button deck to people cheaply instead of buying a bunch of... Yeah, what we ended up doing, if you can see here, you can see right here. Oh, great. The light. Once I get past here, the light goes away. This ribbon cable are the 8 ports. Sorry, the 6 buttons and the 2 grounds. And it's literally, when you push a button, it's literally just bringing the middle 6 pins to ground. And so we got a breakout board, and we got this, which is pretty fun. I probably should just tin it. It's just these holes are a little tiny. You're digging the setup. Good, good. It's a bit odd seeing the other view of the room. I know. That's normally we're sitting back over there doing the streaming stuff, so. There we go. I'm gonna try to minimize my tinning here because there's not a whole lot of room. 3 desks in 1 room. Yes. So there's this desk, which is my normal desk. There's the one I'm sitting at here, which is the electronics workbench. And then over that way is Mrs. Singularity's desk for when she works from home. Come on. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Why is there always got to be something that makes it hard? Don't forget Ollie's desk. True. There's actually 4. There's a 4th desk. I don't know where the 4th desk is. I mean, there's the Ollie bed. I don't know if we'd consider that a desk, though. Okay, so that worked. So now we'll get this one in. You know what's interesting? If I had this set up right, when you tin the tip, drag the iron to the end of the wire, and then snip. Yeah, yep. You can't stop biting your lip when you wipe, and you're worried about what that means. Wait, what? I'm not sure I'm reading you correctly. Come on. There we go. What was unclear? Biting your lip when you... what? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, that one went in pretty good. Six more to go, chat. Only 6 more to go. You broke me. What? The wipe? Yeah. Pretty much second favorite. Pretty much. That was my thought process. Okay. So, where did I drop it? And of course, because this is a workbench, I use a stool, which gets me up a little bit higher. But that has its own potential annoyances as well. It's such an innocent statement and nobody's prepared for it. It's not that I wasn't prepared for it. It's just I don't get what you're getting at. Okay. So we're going to try to... Oh. That was not a good tinning. Okay. Yeah, let's try to wipe out here. Yeah, let's see if that helped a little bit. There was nothing innocent about his innocuous statement. I know. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this one in number 5. Okay, let me just do a quick little snip. Soldering is not something I do real often, so come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can't do it. There we go. It did it, chat. It did it. I mean, Hopefully this is more interesting than watching paint dry, but and unfortunately we can't have the clones from this angle. They get shy from this angle, so they won't come out. Let's see. God, my eyes are bad too. Let's see here. We're gonna go. There we go. Done. Let's go with a blue one. You ready for blue? Let's do blue. Most people don't. Oh, enjoy watching soldering? I know. But once the soldering's done, then the fun stuff starts. And I think the especially fun part are when things don't go correctly and I say bad words and everyone's like, oh, Finite swore. My kids, on the rare occasions I swear, they're like swear words for me are a weapon. I so rarely swear. My kids are like, oh my God, Dad's really mad. if I ever. Oh. There we go. No, most people don't solder. Oh, okay. But they enjoy watching soldering. Is that what we're getting at? I'm still confused by pilfers. I'm still trying to figure out what that was supposed to mean. You did break me, pilfers. That one went easy. So easy, in fact, that I think it's going to fall out if I bend it a little. There we go. Okay. So what angle can I come at this with? Okay, get a little on the tip there. Oh my God, my hand's shaking. This is a really awkward direction for me, chat. And my hand is shaking. There we go. Was that in focus at all? Or did the camera be like, no, we're not. God, that looks so bad on camera. It looks like I've like scorch earthed the. I know it'll just clean up when we. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to do. I forgot to snip this. Do a little snipperoo. There we go. I guess it's not that bad. Okay, so we have got count them, 4 wires set up. Let's go with the yellow next. It's fine. When did you get your wedding band? That's a cool design. Where did you get? Mrs. Singularity designed it. Mrs. Singularity designed my wedding band. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's super cool. It's like the roots like go in and out. And yeah, she designed it and worked with a friend of ours who is a jeweler. And it was my mom's old engagement ring. We melted down, and half of that went into Mrs. Singularity's ring, and half of it went into my ring. So it's just kind of a fun thing to do. But there's supposed to be roots to show our marriage is rooted in love. Which it is. It's cheesy, and I love it. It's cheesy, and I love it. Okay, we were doing pretty good with the tinning, weren't we? Come on. Focus. There you go. Except I'm kind of going the wrong direction here. There we go. Dad joke vibes even before married. Indeed. Because why not? Come on. There we go. Okay, hopefully that'll be a good one. Where is Ollie, Anakim? Ollie is, Ollie's upstairs. Ollie's upstairs. And I don't know, Anakim, if you heard the Ollie news, or if you want to hear the Ollie news if you hadn't. We've had a tough time with Ollie. What are we building? Ghost in the Net. We are building a custom Stream Deck that is going to have an emergency stop button. It is going to use these momentary switches. It is going to have a giant lever and all sorts of stuff. What happened? So, Anakim, Ollie was having some upset tummy issues a couple weeks back, 2-3 weeks back. And he's been prone to get ulcers, of all things. And so, yes, a fighter pilot Stream Deck. Indeed. And we're using the Stream Deck module. So we figured out how to inject key presses into the Stream Deck module. And so we're wiring up things for those various devices to do the key presses right now. So Anakim took him in to get him his ulcer medication, and they said, well, we haven't done it in like a year and a half, so let's run his like normal dog blood panel stuff. And it came back with kidney values so bad that they like don't know how he's walking around. But he is walking around like a totally normal, total happy dog, eating great, everything. And they're like, these numbers are typically for like late stage kidney failure. Like he might only have a week or two left. And luckily it's been 2 weeks since then. And he still is acting totally normal. And so we're trying to figure that out. He also had, well, I don't think it was a bad reading. He also is having thyroid issues, which apparently can cause the kidneys to not function right and cause those really high kidney values. And they put him on thyroid medication, which typically works really, really quickly. And so we need to wait a couple weeks to get it checked again. But we're hoping that it's the thyroid that was causing the issue. But the vet had also warned us that there are some dogs that just act completely normal until they don't. And I guess if it is his kidneys going, I would much rather him be, you know, happy, normal dog for as long as possible. But he's getting totally spoiled right now. It's like today he didn't want to come downstairs. I'm like, oh, that's okay. That's okay. Normal and happy is a good way to go. It is. It is. So we're worried, but we should know more in a couple weeks here. It's not fun. It's not fun. Oh, something outside? Maybe not. Come on. There we go. You'll burn your place down with candles for good thing. Thank you, Steve Khalil. Thank you. Poor boy. He doesn't know it, Anakim. As far as he knows, he's like, what the heck is going on? Because he's getting showered with like, we found out that like blueberries are like super good for dogs and actually really good for kidney function and inflammation and stuff like that. And so he's been getting blueberries like several times a day, and he loves them. We've been taking him outside to run around a lot more. And I mean, you would never know. You would never know. He has more energy than any 10-year-old dog I've ever known. Which is pretty crazy. So, Okay. Let's get this one in, and then only two more. Two more, and then we can get on to some of the more fun stuff. Come on. Come on. Why do you not want to? There we go. Every once in a while, you have trouble, like, heating. There you go. Ah, there it went. Just check that joint. I think that's a good joint. Not that kind of joint, chat. Yeah. Okay, we're going to snip this one. Two more. Two more. So in port 2, we'll do the white. In port 1, we'll do the green. Joint pain, kind of a joint. I don't know what that could possibly mean. No, I don't either. Hey, Labracorn, how you doing? How are you doing? Man, we had like a super serious conversation with our oldest. He's 17 now, and he's starting to have a bunch of friends over. We had all these issues for a while where he wanted nothing to do with our house and bringing friends over, so we didn't know who he was hanging out with, which was really frustrating. And, you know, some kids just do that. And all the kids he was hanging out with were fine, and he's a really, really good kid. So we weren't that concerned. It was just one of those, like, frustrating deals. Well, we live out on acreage, and we have a really nice fire pit for doing bonfires and stuff. And he never wanted to have people over for bonfires until he suddenly decided our place is the best place for bonfires and everyone likes doing bonfires. And so lately he's been having a bunch of people over for bonfires, which is absolutely fantastic. And we had an issue in a community, just one community over from us, where unfortunately kid was at another kid's house, like a bunch of people were over, a senior in high school, and it was the classic, someone had some what they thought were like Adderall pills or something like that, and the one kid never did anything, but he finally decided to do it, and it was a lethal dose of fentanyl in the pill. And, you know, just the absolute horror story as a parent. And so we had a conversation with our oldest where we basically said, you know, this stuff is going on. And we went out and got, because you can get it at the pharmacy over the counter. We got Narcan, which, you know, when administered, like reverses the effect of fentanyl or any of the opiates, like in seconds. And, oh shoot, this one doesn't want to go in. And I didn't know there could be a lethal dose in a single pill. Anakim, the lethal dose of Narcan is like smaller than like a poppy seed. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And so, yeah, we had this conversation with him, and we're like, yeah, we've got Narcan. It's in the kitchen cupboard right by, you know, where he knows where it is. And we were like, if anything ever happens, it's here in the house. So you just get your butt up here and do it. No, Rambling Geek. He unfortunately passed away. It was really, really sad. Come on. Oh, I think the problem is I think there's a tiny piece of solder that got on here. Ah. When I was soldering the last one. Doesn't want to go in. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Some people build up tolerance so it feels normal for them, or they use it because it's cheaper. Yeah, and apparently the big thing that's going around here, Ghost, is like dealers and stuff are cutting whatever they're putting into pills with it because a tiny amount of it, you know, has such a big effect. And obviously they're not, you know, professional pharmacists or anything, and they mess it up. And oh, hold on here. Oh, when you have trauma, you build up a ton of adrenaline, which counteracts it. Yep. On the street, exactly. So that was a fun conversation this weekend. But you know, I feel better having had it, right? Because I don't think anything's going to happen. You never think something like that's going to happen. But if it does, we have the stuff in place. He did, Rambling Geek. At first, he was like, I know. And then we were like, no, like, seriously, like, this could kill someone. Like, we're not. Oh, God. I need to, like, solder suck this or something. That's not going to be easy. I do have some solder wick, but it's like in the hole. Where's my solder sucker? I don't know if this is gonna work. They have free Narcan stations all over the place. Yeah. Somewhat. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me see. I got to get a different angle on this, so it's not going to be on the camera. Let me just see if I can. How's the drug issue? It's actually really good, Anakim. It's actually really good. You wrote a Stream Deck utility for Linux Mac. Very cool. I'll take a look at it later, Dakota Kid. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, sometimes. Although I don't think they're mad later on. And oh, come on. Oh, I forgot to push the plunger down. That helps. Happy for any PR's feedback. It's fired from perfect. Awesome. Did that? Oh, no. No, it just made it worse. Oh, come on. I hate these things. Maybe that got it enough. Let's see. It's a safety concern for our... Wait. What were we saying here about it? Just a bummer they wake up... Yeah. Oh, you're talking about people get angry when they're woken up from it. Yeah. I'd heard that as well. Although I'd rather one of the friends be ticked off than dead. Narcan. God. What did I do, chat? This is the kind of thing that I could absolutely fix if I wasn't on camera. But on camera, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let me see. I think what I'm going to try to do is melt the solder and push it up with a tweezer. Here, hold on. Okay, let's see here. If I do this, put a little pressure on this. There we go. Got it. Got it. Okay, that was off screen, but got it through. So now we just solder this in place. Agreed. A live people angry at you is the better option. Yeah, and apparently what's been going on around here with it is it's not even like kids that are trying to get like super high or anything. Come on. Come on. Is this not tinned enough? There we go. Ooh, hot. You're okay. Very anxious knowing how I'd react to it. I'm glad you're okay. And I waited quite a while to drink as well. But, and I don't drink much. Little bit. I like a good glass of wine now and then. You're an anxious bean. Only 750 nans until this does nothing redeem. Like, I can't even acknowledge the redeem, Walton, because it's supposed to do nothing, and me acknowledging it would be doing something. I wonder if people get disappointed with the it does nothing redeem, because it literally does nothing. One of these days, we'll need to bring back the Ski Man redeem. Okay. Last one. Stimulating the Nan economy. Yes. Okay, the last one. Hopefully we don't have... Oh, we didn't have the issue of it not wanting to go in, so that's good. In fact, this one seems a little loose. That's okay. Let's just get her in. I control the currency and can exchange it for money. Yeah, I wish. I have infinite Nan points, which is kind of a... oxymoron, I think, wouldn't it be? Infinite Nan points? Okay. Dakota Kid, thank you for the follow. Okay, we got all these wired up. And so the idea here, we're gonna need to do more soldering here eventually. Just move this over here. The idea is, and we're not gonna do, this isn't the final divide your Nan points by 0. Yeah, actually. I'm just gonna put this down on the floor. There we go. So the idea here, if we look at our case here, right? We want to essentially have this guy live right here. So I got 2 holes here that I'm going to do some of those little inserts in so we can screw this guy down. I'm not going to do it on this 3D print because this one has some issues. When I was printing, I ran out of filament and used some other filament, and it bugs me because it looks different. So I'm going to actually end up reprinting this. I also want to reprint it to get a good time lapse of the print for the video. So we got to just remember where each of these guys goes. Down here, we have the 2 ports out the back, which are going to be our aviation connectors. that are gonna go out to the what's it called? The emergency stop button and the lever. And then the other 4 we're gonna route, and those are gonna be the switches that are attached here. So I'm just gonna use some Captain tape to hold this down for now. And we're gonna kind of go from there, I think. Hit it with some sandpaper till it all looks the same. Let's see. So if we put this right here, and I Captain tape this guy down, let me just make sure. Yeah, this will all fit. It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly. It's gonna take flight a lot. Let's see. Is that the right? Nope, that one's too big. Yeah. There we go. And the captain will be behind the board. Yes, exactly. Oh, great. It's like my side cutters don't want to cut the Captain tape. Let me go get a scissors. They were right here. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna go just need a laser knife. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh no, it's like falling apart. What? Apparently Captain Tape doesn't like to stick to PLA very well. Maybe we'll use some electrical tape. That'll work. I got a lot of that. This is just temporary anyway. What color electrical tape should I use? Red, yellow, green, or white? Captain, but not in black. I don't have black. That's the one color of electrical tape. Green. Okay, we'll do green. We'll do green. Again, this is just temporary. Sorry, Ghost. I'd already picked out the green. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I do know I need a... I didn't know I needed colored electrical tape in your life. Captain Tape doesn't. Captain Tape just comes as that gold colored stuff. But yes, this is the electrical tape. The Captain Tape didn't seem to want to stick to the PLA at all. Electrical tape's doing a little bit better job. I probably should have... Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I probably should have attached the ribbon cable. Before I put it in here. This is going to be fun. It's at like a funny angle. Did I actually... I didn't one-shot that, did I? Looks like I one-shot at it. Ribbon looks long enough to do after it. Yeah. Hey, Exceldra, how you doing? Okay, so we're going to route this one out here. And which numbers did we have? Hold on, I got to pull up my notepad here. Let's see. So if we look at this, right, it's going to be like this. We're going to have these here to light up. I think what I want to do is have these top two be this switch and this switch. The bottom two here be this switch and this switch. And then the middle two will go off to the other guys. So that means bottom... Let's see, what are we doing here? Bottom left and top left. So 5 and 7 are going to go out this side. So here's 7. And then 5. Oh, this electrical tape's not going to hold. The switches are momentary. So you're just doubling up the Stream Deck module buttons as the switches. So actually, what ends up happening is... yes, I have forgotten to put shrink wrap on before. Several times. It's a dumb thing to do. So what ends up happening, Ghost, we're actually replacing the switches. So by replacing this ribbon cable doesn't control the images on here. It only controls the button presses, or, you know, senses the button presses. There's another ribbon cable on the back of this board that goes in for the screens. So in this case, we're removing these switches, so they'll just act as little displays that we can use as if something's off or on, right? So, yeah, it's pretty cool, Ghost. It's pretty cool because it lets you do this kind of stuff, right? Okay, then we're gonna route our ground for our two outputs out here. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. You know what'll happen though? Once we put the top on here, that'll help a lot. Okay, that'll hold it in place, at least for testing purposes. And then we got the other 4 are going to come out here. I do all 4 at once. Yes. Probably could have done all 5 at once, but... Come on, wires. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely going to be sort of held in place. Let's see. I made a KSP controller with those switches and a big red button for staging, but that just used an ESP32 and an OLED. Yeah. Yeah, I think what's going to be neat about this is you're going to be able to use the Stream Deck software to do everything. So, you know, the Stream Deck software has got some really convenient stuff where, you know, for folks who don't know how to program their own, it could be pretty helpful. So, okay, so let's... I guess these have to come from the outside in. And I want to put the little cap on because we want to make this look cool. It's all about just looking cool, chat. It's all about looking cool. My old man eyes here. Let's not do it backwards. And I'm going to need to run the cables out of the case, solder them to these, and then pop it back in. So what my thought is here, we will do the top two as our switch. So one will be ground, one will be, you know, I mean, it's not really a hot side, but then we can just, you know, do the thing, right? Okay, so we have got, which pins are going to go to those? The two middle ones. Let me just look at my notes again here. Let's see, there we go. So middle right is 3, middle left is 6. 3 and 6. So 3 I want to the right side. That's the blue. So let's just run the blue out here. And this is probably going to be way too, you know what, we'll probably cut the wire off a little bit here so it's a little shorter. And then 3 and, what did I say, 6? Middle left. And 6 is yellow. I know I'm going to get to build it all again. This is the part I like. I like when you're actually, like, building the thing. That's the fun part. Well, actually, I like planning it, too. I like all the parts. You know what? Because we got to go under... We're going to go under here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so there's those two. And then we got white and black here. And our green. So I think we're going to just daisy chain. I think we're just going to daisy chain our ground. I really should, like, it'd be nice to be able to, like, split it off. Do I have an old, like, perf board or something? That's fine. We'll just daisy chain it. It really won't be that big of a deal. So that'll go to this first one. Just bus bar it or something. Yeah, but I'd need a bus bar. What could I use as like an easy bus bar? I know I have perf boards somewhere, but you know what? We're just going to daisy chain it for now, just to get the prototype working. That'll be fine. And let's see, how would we, a long blob of solder on a perf board scrap works for me. You can even use clip through. Yeah. I'm trying to think of where. I haven't seen my perf board stuff in forever, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to go what? I don't want to melt this. Let's see here. The top are these two. So if... Someone get that man some Wago connectors. Those would be nice, I know. I don't have a loose alligator clip, unfortunately. I'm missing a lot of, like, stuff I should have. Let's see. So it's going to go this way, right? Once this is on, this will come up. Yep. And I need to go through this as well. And then I'll grab some I'll grab some green. I know I'm going to do some like topography issue where I forget to. Do you have a nut and bolt? Yeah, just, you know what I've got? Oh, I've got a piece of copper pipe. I could just take a piece of copper pipe and stick it in there. But this will be fine. This will be fine. Okay. Just hammer it flat and it's a bus bar. Exactly. Exactly. I'd have to figure out a little way to connect it, though. Oh, you know what? This is all solid. I grabbed the solid wire. I didn't want the solid wire. But that makes me think, do I use just a piece of... Oh, you know what I could do? God, I've got some like 12 gauge, like big ass house wiring wire. I could just grab a piece of that. Wrap the copper pipe and have an AM, yeah, AM radio as well. Indeed. Oh, but let's see here. We're going to have, oh yeah, one going in, one coming out. That's fine. My stream deck is wired up with 12 to yeah, Romex. Okay. Let's just get this one wired up. So I'm going to go... Oh, are you kidding me? These connectors are for little bitty wire. I might need to... You like the scrap copper pipe idea personally? Yeah, that would work. I'm just looking at this going, oh, I guess it doesn't go... Oh, I see what they're doing. These are solid. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Let's, nothing like getting little scraps of copper all over your workbench. Come on. What time is it, by the way? 12 to... Oh, crap. Chat. Ah! I don't have much time. I got a meeting. We'll get this one done. We'll have to come back to it hopefully tomorrow. If I can even... God, I don't have room here. This is up. There we go. Is that threaded military plug? Yes, it's an aviation connector. It's an aviation connector. So they look like they look like this on the connector on the cable side. So we're gonna make our own custom cables for this. Crap. I don't like that I've run out. Oh, and this came apart. Did it seriously? It did. No! I am not doing this in the best way. There are way better ways to do this. Okay. Oh, it's gonna just keep coming apart, isn't it? Because it's so short. Oh, hold up the item in the dark. Yeah, I need better lights closer to the camera. Here. Oh, you know what else? You know a much better way to do this? Here you go. There you go. That's what you meant. I'm slow today. This is a really stupid way of doing this. I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. I mean, I really should put a little piece of heat shrink on this. That would be smart, especially for these doubled up ones. What, something like that? Yeah, that'll work. Oh no! Don't drop the heat shrink thing all over the floor. Oh, I saved that by the skin of my teeth. And it's precariously balanced. It's about to fall off the desk, and I don't want to let go of the cable. You have heat shrink and are looking for a bus bar. Yes. True. Jalopy Jones, we're not professionals here. We're not professionals here. Okay, there we go. So we can get that right in like that. Okay. Great. And now I got the problem of... Shoot. Now we got the problem of the fact that I need to solder the wires together. Yeah, heat shrink, bus bar. This is true. I could just make like one joint. That would be a way better way of doing this. That would be a way smarter way of doing this. My God, I'm so dumb sometimes. Miss Cupcake, you excited to see each other again in a few weeks? I am. Please inventory for our backseat development. Yes, I'm so stupid. This was just dumb. I should just snip this, give myself a long piece, twist together 4 pieces of wire, solder the thing, and heat shrink it. But unfortunately, I do need to go, and I'm going to do that. I will do that off stream. I'll try to get some of this wired up here this afternoon when I've got some time, so that we can jump into it maybe tomorrow over lunch, depending on how my tomorrow meeting goes. But yeah, I'm going to go over to the other spot. We're going to find someone to do the thing. I told the dev boys to invite you to the Discord group thing we have, so hopefully we can get you in there. Yeah, absolutely, Miss Cupcake. Absolutely. And if anyone else is going to be at TwitchCon Rotterdam, definitely ping me. I'd love to meet up. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the other computer. We are going to do the thing. Yeah, you need to invite Exceldro as well. You need to invite Exceldro as well. Look at that. Look at that. We're back here at the desk. It's like camera 1, camera 2. Okay, let's find who we're gonna raid. This was fun today. I hope you all enjoyed it. We got started a little bit late. because I was having all sorts of technical issues this morning with my internet and then my 3D printer and all sorts of stuff. I don't trust your background now. You should never trust my background. But my background is just my background. It's it's all the same, Ghost. It's all the same. Okay, let's find somebody to raid here, and we will raid out. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and who do we got here? You know what? We're gonna raid Halifax. Halifax, I don't think Halifax has streamed in like a long time. So let's all go raid Halifax. Background Inception, exactly. I don't remember the last time I saw Halifax streaming. So there we go. That's some electro boom level. I can't do the eyebrow thing. I wish I could do the eyebrow thing. Okay, so our raid calls are going to be Finite Raid, and as always, if you have the emotes, we are going to use the all-seeing Clarkio eye. So there you go. We're going to be raid buddies. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your Tuesday. I'm really going to try to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping I can make it work. And if I do, hopefully I'll have more of the soldering and stuff done so we can actually start putting this thing together, because I think that is going to be an absolute blast. And with that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And always remember, be raid buddies. We'll see y'all next time, everyone.